back to News Geelong. Prostate cancer continues to be a major male problem in our community. That was highlighted to the Geelong community at Blokes Day Out.
We're here at Johnson's Park for the Blokes Day Out, and there's many activities here for men, one of which that we were talking about today is for prostate cancer, and we were able to catch up with Roger Northam.
Basically, our message is that we've got a support group in Geelong. We've actually got two, one in Ballerine and one in Geelong, and we love to get the blokes and try and help them with a little bit of non-medical advice on prostate disease, because it's one of those cancers that if you get it early, well, you're going to have a lot better chance of handling it.
So where should men look for information?
Well, probably the website is the best where you can find out the support groups, but we meet at the St John of God Hotel, St John of God Hospital, wish it was a hotel, St John of God Hospital on the last Friday of each month, and I suppose the other way would be through the website. It's the best way to do it. Prostate Cancer Foundation of Australia.
So the other thing we were talking about before is that men often don't talk about their problems and don't act like a lot of women do, going to the doctors when things aren't quite right. So it's early detection's the key.
Look, we're our own worst enemy. We have to say the ladies do a great job, and that's why we encourage the ladies to be part of our group. We've got several ladies in the group now, and they've been absolutely fantastic. A simple fact is they don't want to lose their guy. Most of them don't want to lose their guy, and the women are great communicators. We've got a long way to go.
From Johnson's Park, Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
The Torquay Boulevard has received significant funding to upgrade and maintain its historic image to the local community as well as many visitors. As Ian Nichols reports.
This is the Esplanade at Torquay, as you can see, on a nice, bright, sunny morning, and there are people walking their dogs, having fun. But the idea of a makeover here is very popular because cyclists also make good use of the Esplanade, and the facilities for them are not so good at the moment. But a $740,000 makeover will see cyclists get a better deal, and eventually motorists and pedestrians too. It's all part of the plan as we talk with the Surf Coast Shire Mayor, Councillor Dean Webster.
The Esplanade now is the probably second main entry into Torquay. It's quite busy, and certainly when you get cars parking along the side of the Esplanade, not only can you not get two cars to pass safely, there is no room for pedestrians or cyclists. So we're putting cycle lanes down the side of the Esplanade, and hopefully that'll be replicated either end of the Esplanade where we're doing now. So eventually the whole Esplanade will be cycle friendly, including safe pedestrian crossings.
Well, yes, cyclists use Horseshoe Bend Road, of course, specifically for training, so it's a thoroughfare that leads directly to that.
It is, and the main bicycle link, I'm on that road most days, is the the Esplanade out Horseshoe Bend Road, Blackgate Road, Breamley, and over to Barwon Heads and around that way. So eventually we would like to see that whole network having the dedicated bicycle lanes with the support of Vic Roads.
And do you have any estimated time of finishing this project?
We'd hope they'd have it completed in 3 months.
Right, so all by winter that'll be up and running, and of course it'll be safer at that time of year.
Well, we hope so, but you know, with all these infrastructure projects, there might be something unforeseen there, and there may be some delays, but our guys will be working on it as quick as possible, and our guys have got the experience now to do our own works instead of using outside contractors all the time. Well,
there'll be changed conditions, no doubt, and it'll be a matter of watching out for the signs, I guess.
Yeah, there'll be alternative routes coming down Fisher Street, so parts of the Esplanade will be blocked off during this, but that'll be only at the periods where the asphalt's been put down. But I think that little bit of interruption won't worry too many people. In the long run, it'll be a lot better.
Well, I guess over Easter you'll take a break, and because we're going to have hordes of people down here on the waterfront.
That's right. There'll be at the peak Easter period, the road will be open.
And of course, $740,000. It's a pretty major project in real terms, isn't it?
It is. And as I said before, we can duplicate that all the way to the sands with support of the developers down that end, because there was a policy in place some years ago that the sands would contribute towards upgrading the Esplanade, and we expect them to come to the party on that.
And this particular project has been a top priority of your internship, is that the word we should use, or mayoral stint here?
Well, it's a whole of council effort, this is. It's been on the agenda for some time. We've pushed it up the Capital Works program because we know it's necessary.
and it's certainly in a growing community an absolute necessity that we have better access to that end of Torquay now.
Yes, it is. I would say most of our new population, especially our young families, would be in the Torquay North area off Esplanade and Horseshoe Bend Road, and the main accesses into town are the Esplanade and Fisher Street for them.
On the Esplanade at Torquay, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thank you, Ian. Peter Kelly from Bowen Health led by example in his coordination and organisation of the Geelong 2011 Blokes Day Out. News Geelong spoke with a very pleased Peter during the day's activities.
This is Peter Kelly, who's Health Promotions Officer for Bowen Health, but I always think of you totally as the organiser, Peter. You put so much of yourself into Blokes Day Out.
Well, it's been pretty full-time sort of occupation really the last couple of months, but listen, it's a fantastic bunch of people that are involved in this event. It's got a working party behind me and they've all put in a huge amount of work, so it's hardly just me. So it's a real team effort and we're rapt to be part of it. So Bowen Health's put a bit of an investment in terms of me, I suppose, coordinating it, but a lot of time and effort goes into it, and it's all about the relationships and groups working together. And all the groups here today really wanting to be involved themselves and bring their own tables and chairs and all the rest of it. So in a lot of ways it just organises itself, which is great.
It's the second year, and like most events, we know it's going to get bigger and better.
Yeah, well, actually it's second year, so last year I think we had about 30 groups down in the park here. I think we're up to about 50, 55 this year. So who knows where it goes from here. But I'm just rapt that there's so many groups, individuals, agencies, organisations around Geelong that want to be a part of it. So all around men's health and wellbeing. So if it gets bigger and better, fantastic. We'll keep on going, see where it takes us.
Well, it's certainly creating the awareness, and that's probably the main object of the whole exercise.
No, well, that's right. So we've had some good, we put a bit of effort into a bit of promotion this year through the papers, etc. And you guys through Channel 31 have done a magnificent job covering us. So we really appreciate your support and all the other media as well. So, and hopefully that translates in terms of people being down here on the day, and it looks like it's taking shape. So it's good.
Well done, Peter, and your group. Good luck for your endeavours for 2012. The You Yangs are a local Geelong icon that has been a geographic feature since Matthew Flinders first arrived on our shores and continues to be so, as News Geelong spoke with local ranger Michael Smith. Johnson Park and Big Blokes Day Out, Michael Smith from Parks Victoria joins us. Michael, it's been a great day.
Yeah, we've had a fantastic day. Great meeting all the blokes and their families.
And there's been a lot of families getting around and, of course, Parks Victoria, a lot of people interested in your products.
Absolutely, yeah. Look, it's been really pleasing to see how many people are wanting to get out into our parks and enjoy what we've got to offer.
One of your special areas is the You Yangs.
Yeah, that's correct. I'm a ranger out of the You Yangs Regional Park.
And that's a great job that people, the You Yangs have been closed recently, but I understand to be open shortly.
Yeah, look, we've been, like many parts of the state, we've had flood damage which we've had to contend with. We're aiming for a staged opening from Easter, so hopefully coming up soon.
Over the years, an enormous increase in facilities out at the You Yangs to make it a very good place for families to go to.
Yeah, absolutely. We're a recreational park, so we're trying to offer more and more opportunities for people to get out and recreate, whether it be mountain biking or horse riding, abseiling, or just out bushwalking and picnicking. So there's really something for everybody.
And the facilities out there, lots of car parking, plenty of barbecue space, picnic space, an ideal place to spend some time over Easter.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, we've got wood-fired and push-button barbecues, so you can light a fire if you want in the designated areas, or use our electric barbecues, which are free of charge, and then get out and enjoy the walks.
I'll put you on the spot, Michael, before we let you go. People often ask the question, what does You Yangs mean?
Oh, it comes from the word Wurdi Yuang, which is one of the local Indigenous names for the area. That's where it comes from. Yeah.
This is News Geelong as we go to a break and return with our sports and weather report after this.